If Taiwan has a problem, Japan has a problem? Mrs. Takaichi, perhaps we should take a look at what happened to the last person who said that. Did he end up with the problem?
Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's absurd remarks on Taiwan question
are nothing short of outrageous. And now the Japanese far-right keyboard warriors and pro-Taiwan independence activists have started stirring the pot. They attacked China's foreign ministry spokesperson. So, to all those keyboard warriors out there, listen carefully. We need to make a few things clear. So first, the Taiwan question is an internal matter for China and no foreign countries has the right to interfere. This is China's red line, our bottom line.
Japan has no qualification to meddle in this question.
If you're still unclear about this,
go ahead and flip through the 1972 Sino-Japanese joint statement,
where it clearly states that Taiwan is an inalienable part of the territory of People's Republic of China. Let me remind you, the Japanese government had already acknowledged and respected this position. So, Mrs. Takaichi, no matter how hard you try to claim Taiwan, you should at least realize that Taiwan is already part of China. There's really no room for debate here. And what's more, historically, Japan had once forcibly occupied Taiwan and imposed colonial rule for half a century. This historical pain of that era cannot be easily erased.
For those Taiwan residents who think they're being rational, perhaps it's time to reflect on what it really means to stand with the invaders.
And second, the rookie prime minister sparked public outrage. As a trial period prime minister, Sanae Takaichi has been quick to make provocative comments on Taiwan, doctoral assets, and other issues. The result? She has been met with a backlash from China, South Korea, Russia, and North Korea, all at once. Even Trump has publicly distanced himself from her. On the 16th, South Korea's National Assembly Speaker Woon Woon-shik posted on social media warning that Japan's recent push to revise its constitution could turn it into a war-capable country, which is deeply concerning. When people think of Japan, they often imagine beautiful cherry blossoms and cute anime, but now Japan's first female prime minister, just 1 month into her term, has already established an international image of herself as, well, the shrill, warmongering old lady. And third, what about Japan's domestic issues? Are they going to be addressed or not? And of course, while you're sitting in front of your computers angrily typing away, why not think for a moment, how much does rice cost in Japan right now? What is say this isn't important? Well, it's certainly not important to Mrs. Takaichi, who hasn't given it a second thought. When Japan's GDP has contracted for 6 consecutive quarters, she said nothing. When Japanese schoolgirls have been sexually assaulted by US troops stationed in Japan, she didn't bat an eyelash. This is the prime minister who seems to live in a nothing-to-see-here fantasy world when it comes to domestic issues. But the moment China's international affairs are mentioned, she suddenly springs into action, glaring and shouting, "There is a problem." Even the spirits of the Yasukuni shrine would have to applaud her for her consistency. But these fire-starting tactics won't be enough to cover up Japan's domestic struggles. Sooner or later, Mrs. Takaichi will have to answer for her words and actions, because this is not just a misstep in his personal political agenda, it is directly disagreed for the interest of the Japanese people.